Increasingly, the secular culture is discarding eternal truths to adopt instead relative values that are constantly changing in order to fit personal desires. Edward Sri is a well-known Catholic speaker, the author of several best-selling books, and he holds a PhD in theology. His latest work, entitled Who Am I to Judge?, offers a response to those ruled by relativism. Dr. Sri, the book addresses the topic of talking about morality without being offensive or judgmental, relativism with truth and love. Now, Pope Francis called relativism the spiritual poverty of our time, so why even consider addressing the topic?
Yeah, this is such an important topic for our culture because there are so many people out there who just don't believe that there is really a right or wrong, or they're afraid to say it. I meet so many good Catholics who tell me, oh, well, I don't know. I don't want to say this is wrong because I don't want people to think I'm a mean, judgmental person. I don't want my family members to think I'm intolerant. And so many good people are becoming very silent when it comes to the most important issues of our day, whether it's about human life or about marriage or about care for the poor. We just go silent because we just want to fit in with the culture. And I wanted to write the book to give Catholics confidence that there is moral truth and practical tools to help them talk about morality with the relativist.
And you know what? In keeping with what you're saying right now, Pope Benedict once called relativism a dictatorship. How many Catholics respond to those individuals who espouse dictatorial points of view, in your opinion?
Yeah, I think in our day and age, so relativism is a dictatorship, right? In the sense that if you dare to stand up and say, I think I think abortion is wrong, or if you dare to stand up and say, I think marriage is between a man and a woman, you're going to get a slap on the hand. You're going to say, don't be so bigoted, don't be so intolerant. I think we want to create an environment with our friends where we can say, you know what, I can be a loving, kind person, even if we disagree on something. I still love you, but we don't have to compromise our convictions in order to be compassionate Catholics.
So we can have
And
this
that's what I want to do in the
we
book.
can have these differing opinions, but how is it possible to make a judgment without judging a person's soul? That's a hard call.
Oh, well, we make judgments all the time, right? God gave us a mind. He wants me to say, hey, it's snowing outside. I'm going to get my winter coat on. Or I see my little toddler about to run into a busy street and I better go rescue her from being hit by a car. I'm not judging a person when I do that. I'm not judging their soul saying, oh, she's going to go to hell. I'm just using my mind and realizing what they're going to do isn't going to be good for them. And we could do that with moral actions, whether it's abortion or whether it's, a young college student who's sleeping around. I'm not judging them as a person. I'm not judging their soul, but I can judge that if they keep this promiscuous lifestyle, they're not going to be happy. They're not going to find the love they're looking for. If a woman has an abortion, she's not only hurting the child, she's deeply hurting herself.
Edward, I
And
want
out
to
of
get this
love, I
in,
want to talk about it.
I'm sorry to interrupt. I want to get this in the last 30. You write many people have drifted away from the basics. Really quickly, what are those basics?
We don't really know about what makes us really happy. And what makes us happy in life is love. We're made to love. We're made for relationships. We're made to give of ourselves to others. What relativism does is prevents us from loving people. It basically just says, what you're doing in your life, that's fine for you. I'm going to just do my own thing. And I don't really care about you. And it creates indifference between us. We're called to love people, which means to seek what's best for them. And if there's someone in my life who's doing something that's harmful to themselves, it's the loving thing for me to help them in a
All
gentle,
right.
humble, compassionate way.
All right, Edward, we have to leave it there, but this was very enlightening. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure talking to you. I hope to have you back soon.
Oh, great to be with you. Thanks so much. God bless.
God bless.